the most memorable moment for me was the asset mapping exercise. It was one of those real coming together moments, not just for my design team, but for Wharton Wesley and the community that they serve. It was really cool to see people getting excited about reactivating the building and finding new connections in the community that they didn't know existed, and then consequently building a program that actually met their needs.
So the most memorable moments were definitely working with Joyce Smith and the other leaders of the Viola Street Residents Association. They were so inspiring that they always kept a positive attitude, even when they reached a time when someone said no to them. They just kept going and learning and absorbing information. And I think to this day, whenever I, find a frustrating moment in my project, I think about them and think, they wouldn't see this as a stopping point. It would just be, bump in the road to keep going. So definitely working with them was the highlight.
The surprising thing was how much planning and preparation goes into that type of a project, because you see on transformation shows, like a half-hour show where they're taking a room and transforming it, it seems to be pretty quick. Everything seems to be, they come in, they make changes, and they leave. I think the surprising thing was how much effort it actually takes to create the design, to get the materials, and then to actually have everybody come together on a day and implement it.
I think I'd rather scope it as being what was most surprising, and it was seeing a community that was incredibly dynamic, that understood exactly what they wanted from their park. They knew how it was used, they knew what the problems were, and they actually knew the design solutions. And it was very easy to work with them, and it was very easy to come up with design recommendations.
What was exciting and extraordinary about the process was our ability to coordinate and to attract this wide range of talent from academia, from government, and from the design community to help this small can-do organization not only remediate, but to redesign and up-purpose the facility to what it is today.
They were very adamant that the people using the space, both the community and the volunteers, had a voice in the construct and had dialogue. So it was a very open process, which in the end was quite meaningful, I think, to everybody.
Working with a collaborative really made the project a reality, because even though we had training, we didn't have experience. The collaborative staff became our design family, and they led us through every step of the way in getting our site plan and our conceptual drawings, and getting us a permanent architect to put our vision on paper.
We're already a pretty collaborative firm in the way we approach design. I think we learned that in order for a design to really work, you obviously need buy-in from the client, but more importantly, you need buy-in from the community that the project will be serving, and finding ways to bring the community into the design process and really understand that if you're able to get a project with community buy-in outside of just the client, you end up getting a product that's greater than what you could have created on your own.
My work with the collaborative was a good starting point for me to learn to listen a lot better. Often as design professionals, we want to give answers or give solutions or ideas. And at the Viola Street project, I quickly learned that the best way was just to listen to the people that lived there, and they knew what they needed, they knew what they wanted.
Going into different meetings with the final product from the CDC was really quite huge. To be able to discuss something in less than abstract terms and very concrete, sort of mission-driven, was a real asset, and really helped the fundraising cause. You know, we were able to go to big donors and get support. For the university, it really belied the, underlined the seriousness of our mission, and it was a confidence builder.
It carries through to me to this day in how I interact with people just in my work, the work that I do. My first intention is to speak to the users of the building. Not necessarily the people that are paying for the building, but people that are actually using the building. And that goes down to the people sitting at the desks, the people doing the cleaning. It's a broad spectrum of people, of building users that have some of the best ideas or the biggest concerns and what's going to make them optimize the space.
The lesson that we learn is work with expertise who have the experience, but there's a key to it. They must love community. And that was our thrust, the collaborative love community. They love the project, they love the people, and they love the work that they do. And that matters a lot.